Am I live? Am I live? Is it working? Why isn't it working? What is happening? Am I live? Can you guys hear me? Can you guys see me? You guys can see me? How come I can't see my... Oh my god, dude. Okay, alright, I see what I did. Alright. Good evening. Good evening. Got Lisa. She's here to hang out even though she doesn't edit. We got BD. We got Dirty Stack and Deb. Kevin, what's up, Kevin? Hey Kevin, I've been going live on Mad Reacts. If you didn't know where I was, but I've been going live on Mad Reacts, my second channel. Mary, how you doing? What are we learning? I'm gonna edit my video from Saturday live with you guys and answer any questions. If you guys have any questions, you can ask them as I'm doing this. I'm gonna wait a second to like make sure other people can come in here and then I'll start. But yeah, you guys can ask questions while I'm doing this. What's up, Chris? Christian? What's going on, guys? So I've already preloaded all of the stuff that I use. What I do, I use one of these little dongle things where you can just take, you can just plug it into your phone. And then from there, you can, because I use two phones. So I will take all of the files, put it onto this, and then transfer it onto my computer. Does this apply to TikTok? I mean, you can edit videos from your computer and put it on TikTok. Yeah, definitely. You just have to change the aspect ratio. So like these are all in 16.9, but if you record it's like this one right here is like in a format for TikTok. I mean, I know it's on the side, but if I edited this video on my computer and then I could upload it to TikTok, yep, I'd have to put it on back on my phone, but all right. I'm gonna wait until 8:05 and then I'm gonna start because this is gonna take me a while. And I don't want to be editing forever. How's everyone's day going? Did you have a good Sunday? Surprise, surprise, I went hiking up a mountain today. Not sure how I was able to do that considering how tired I was from yesterday, but went hiking up a mountain today. It was fun. It was fun. Rian, how you doing? Took the day off. Okay, nice. Oh boy. I am absolutely exhausted. I'll tell you that much. I DoorDashed in the heat all day. It was fun. Nice. All right. I'm going to start. So as I said, I already imported all the videos. If you don't know how to import, you go up to the little import button, select whatever images, files, videos, whatever you want to import in here. And then from there, you can nature, even hiking relaxes me. Yes. Yeah. It was a pretty steep hill though. Editing yesterday's live. Yeah. Yesterday's live. I haven't had time today. And when I got home yesterday, I went right to sleep. So, all right. So I've already uploaded everything. I'm literally just going to, because everything's already in order since I do it on my phone, I'm just going to select every single, and unfortunately this is, because we were out all day, it's going to be a long video, but I select everything that's a video, and then you just drag it down here in the timeline. And then I'm going to get the other videos that I missed. And I don't have to worry about order because everything's already in order for me since I took it on the phone. That's why I use the phone primarily, honestly, because it's a lot easier to just hit play, hit stop whenever I want. Putting on the TV. All right. On this little side thing right here, you can zoom in to make the videos larger, like so you can edit more. I usually try to get a little bit of a distance. Now, before I start even editing the video, I always want to add my opening video. I always do like an opening video of something that happened. I know which one I want to do for this one, which is when I got that big order, which is right here. Oh, I gotta make sure I'm... Okay. The order went up to $138.50. I've never had an order this big. This is the biggest tip I've ever had, ever. Oh my God. Oh my God. Perfect. So I'm gonna copy that, Control C, bring it all the way to the front. I do this before I start the video because once you start adding overlays, once you start adding screenshots, if you add something in the beginning, it's a pain in the butt because it moves over all of the screenshots, and then you're gonna be very upset when you do this. Hey, Svetlana, how you doing? So in order for me to do this, I want to bleep out, like, because it's the beginning. I don't want people knowing how much it was. So I'm going to bleep out how much it was. The order went up to I'm going to, this little button right here to split. I hit that button if I want to split any of the, I don't know how I'm going to, like, where my little face should be. Maybe I should do it all the way down here. Like, you guys don't really have to, like, see me the whole time, I guess. And then I'm going to keep doing it until... to $138.50. I'm going to split again. And then that little section that I just wanted to have bleeped out, I'm going to come up here to audio. I'm going to kind of move a little fast during this, by the way. So if you guys have questions while I'm doing it, you're free to ask the questions while I'm doing it, and I'll answer the questions for you. But if you don't have questions, I'm just going to, like, because this editing is going to take me a very long time anyway. So I'm going to take away all of that volume because I don't want that volume to be played. And then from here, I'm going to go to audio up in the corner, and then going to go to sound effects. And from here, you can actually save certain sound effects, which makes your life a lot easier because I use the same sound effects all the time, and I want to be able to constantly have those sound effects ready without me having to search it every single time. So I've coined certain ones. So one of them is a beep short, but I probably don't have a beep long. Let me sound effects. Perfect. I'm going to drag the sound effect all the way down here. So now when it starts, the order went up. That's going to be a little too loud. I'm going to just turn it down a little bit. And then I have my opening scene. So I'm actually going to go back into media. I forgot to import it. Drag the opening scene right after this. So then once I start talking about that, it'll go right into my opening scene, which I already have the audio plugged in that says, "Welcome to the madhouse." I'm going to do the music later for this, so I'm not going to do the music right now. Unfortunately, when you do the editing, you kind of have to watch the whole video, which is very time consuming, but I'm going to skip around as much as I can. Good morning. It is bright and early on the dealership. Today is the challenge. Today is supposed to be the challenge with me and Christian to see who can make the most money. Now, Christian lost Uber Eats. Yeah, we already know all this. Yep, but it would have been like a 40-minute, round trip, and I didn't, trying to start this competition as soon as possible. But either way, I'm in the mood to making money as soon as my car's fixed. So I'm hoping today I can make $300. We agreed to go to about 11 o'clock tonight, so we'll see. I mean, I'm confident in me making more money. I think Christian's going down, but you never know. Considering we're only using DoorDash, luck's gonna be on the side. Oh. Yeah. I use like a I forgot which one I used, but there's actually, so when you go up to media, you can actually, there's a button over here that says library. So there's actually a lot of like a lot of videos that you can use strictly for this. So like this one, that's just like a video that you can use that's copyright free. Like you don't have to pay somebody to use it, and they look good. Like this video right here looks really good. So I just picked one. You can search up here for cities, and then once you get a city that you like, you can then put a voice changer to it, and you can actually, when you do the audio, you can actually record. There's a little record button down here where my mouse is. You can actually record a voiceover. And then from there, once you record the voiceover, you can go into the audio that you just recorded and change the audio to be, I think the one I changed was like stadium or something, to make it sound like I was speaking into a microphone. My poor car is becoming a gas guzzler. I need to get it fixed. Oh no. I'm sorry to hear that. All right, just got my car back. The timing actually worked out perfectly because originally I was supposed to meet Christian at 10:30, and I'm literally gonna get there like right at 10:30. So the timing was pretty good. We're gonna have lunch at Just Salad. Just Salad's pretty good. A little expensive, but pretty good stuff. And then we're going to start at 11:15-ish or 11:15-ish. And the rules are, can only use DoorDash. And we're going to be DoorDashing until 11 o'clock at night and see who wins the most amount of money. We will be doing a dual live stream. So right now I'm just waiting until the point where I say how much money I made in the last challenge, which I'm gonna update. And I keep like a little calculator while I'm doing this. This little calculator is gonna be on the outside. You guys aren't gonna see it, but the one where I ended last time was 2553.98. So that's gonna be on the side over here.
Remember, I go live on Mad Reacts. If you haven't joined, remember I go live on Mad.
So whenever I have like, that's why I do like this pointing thing, because when I'm able to, like, when I have something to point to, that's like a cue for me to be able to put an overlay. So I just talked about how I'm streaming on Mad Reacts, and you can, if you want to make it, you know, bigger or smaller, turn it right to left. You can do it like that. So I already have this queued up. So I put it in the corner, and then from here, I like to add a sound effect to whenever I do things. So my sound effect I use is a camera. So now whenever I do it, it's going to pop up
live on Mad Reacts. If you haven't
does like a little
joined
camera
already, you're welcome to come by anytime. It's a great community. We have a lot of fun. So yeah.
And then from there, I'm just going to, sometimes, I don't do this all the time, but what you can do is you can go up to animations up here once you have that selected, and you can select out. And then if I want to have it like scroll to the right, you can have it scroll to the right. And then if you want to have like a little sweeping sound. So now when it's leaving.
So yeah, I'm about to go meet him. We'll have some lunch, and then we'll get this contest underway. And by the way, it is day 12.
What's up, Clark?
DoorDashing my way to Hawaii as well. So that running tally that.
All right, so I just talked about the running tally. I'm now going to go to text over here. And again, just like how I had the sound effects already starred, you can go to yours after you go to text, presets, and you can actually set these presets. So like you don't have to continue to make the text every single time. You can just select a preset text that you want. So I already have a preset for money. You just drag down the text down here, and I'm going to actually drag that to the length of until it's done. And from here, I already set that aside to 2553.98. Move that over. Actually make it a little bit smaller too. And then I'm actually going to copy, Control C this, because I'm going to be using it a lot. And that way I can just Control V the next time that I put it down. Hey, not much. All right, man. I hope you had a great Sunday so far.
Alley that you see in the video.
Oh, and then I do want to put a sound effect. So I'm going to go back, select the little icon right before the dollar sign. And then I come up here, and I'm going to use the cash register sign, put it right there. That's where this little white line goes, right where the dollar sign is. So then when it pops up,
running tally that you see in the video,
you have the music and everything. That's you know, it all ties together.
That's what I have already so far. And I'm just going to be adding whatever I make from DoorDash and Uber Eats. Not Uber Eats today, because I'm not using Uber Eats today. But I'm just, whatever I make from gig work, I'm going to put it up there. And then also, if anyone does donate, that also gets put to the total. But donating is not ever required. I never asked for it. You just hanging out with me in the live is good enough for me. Anyway, let's go make some money. All right, we are at Teriyaki Madness. Nothing else opened. Getting some salmon. He's got a steak. It's not open, but so we're figuring out the live right now. He's actually never done a like dual live before. So we're gonna eat this food, go live, and then it's on. So I'm gonna post our stats.
I don't know if I took a screenshot of my stats when I did this. I think I took a screenshot of Christian's. Oh, this is, yeah, this one's mine. All right, I'm gonna have to add his later because he did send me his. I'll add it later, but just to show you what I'm doing. If you need to crop something, there's this little crop symbol right here. What's up, Hulk Smash? There's a little crop symbol right here, so you can crop whatever you want to do. And I'm just gonna crop out anything that's not important, get away from that contract violation. And then I'm gonna put mine on this side. Doesn't matter. I'll put them on, maybe I'll put him in the middle. Anyway, I'll change this later. But then again, audio, sound effects. This time I'm going to do the camera. And then I'll pop his up right next to this later. Here and here so that you guys can see. I have a 2% advantage, or he has a 2% advantage on. All right, and then I know the rest of it I don't need to know. And then this one, I have to wait until I get the first order.
After fooling around with the live for like 30 minutes, finally figured it out. We're about to go live. Stats are all equal, like I said. All right, I got my first order, 6.
All right, so I'm going to go to where it says first order.
First order.
Actually, wait.
6 for 2. Christian had got his first order, which is 8 for 7. So I have to go back to Teriyaki Madness where we literally just were. So I'm gonna go back there and try to get this underway. So first order in the books. Let's go. Oh, I had declined.
There we go. So that's the decline. Again, this is all super tedious. But every single time I do this screenshot, I have to bring this down. I have to crop it every single time. Boom, boom. Go back to the audio. Put in the camera.
First order. For 6 for 2. Christian had got his first order, which is 8 for 7. So.
All right. And then we got the driving. That's the restaurant. Pick it up. Wait for the drop off. And then from the drop off, I take the, can't even see this right now. Crop this one. I'm not going to do all of these. I'm going to spare you guys from all the tedious stuff. I'm going to do a certain amount of this up until the point where I can add the music, like some of the music. And then I'll add the music to show you how to add the music. And then you guys will know the whole process. This whole adding these screenshots and the text and all that stuff is just very repetitive, very tedious. So I won't put you through the whole thing. But I do want to get enough where I can start adding music and you can see the whole process going. So with this one, I usually put the screenshot to the left. Again, I will do an audio, but because I'm dropping it off, it's now going to be the money audio, which is that one. And then from here, I had already hit Control V for the amount that I had last time. And then I just come over here and then 650. So plus 650. I think people vastly underestimate how much time this takes for all of this. So in this video, I'm actually going to do 2 of these, which is going to be very annoying, but I'm going to do it anyway. Because I want to show what I'm making for the day. and what I'm making for Hawaii. So, in fact, I could probably even do something like that. Or maybe 2-day. Whoops. All right, so easy peasy, comes to drop it off. Got the sound, got the video. If this happens and you need to take the video, you can then go to this little icon next to the crop and you can either freeze frame it, reverse it, mirror it, or rotate it. In this scenario, I'm obviously going to rotate it, make it bigger. So now that it fits, this is me just running back out of the hallway. I get the next order. This is from the mall at Chick-fil-A. Dropping it off, money symbol. Put the end one over here. Everything snaps into place. You always want to snap whatever the picture is to whatever the video part is. Crop it again because no one wants to see all of this. Add 7 to the total. Actually, I bet I can do that in one. Hold on. Oh, it's gonna be so annoying. I'm gonna have to do I'm gonna have to do a calculator on this one. So it's 650 plus 7. Today was so total 1350. All right. $13.50. Yes, thanks, BD. But I need to have it on the on separate. So I have a calculator on my phone right now and a calculator in the computer. This whole process is so I wish there was an easier way to do this because it takes so long for no reason. And I got to find out a way to like make it better.
All right, I just got the next order. It's 10 for 11. It's not a good.
So again, I wait until I do the little arrow, go back. Christian was making fun of me hard for this order.
Not a good order, but it is all highway. I noticed that it's all highway, so I'm taking it. I'm not getting any orders right now. I guess today's kind of slow. It's a nice day out. People might be at the beach or something. Plus, I want to save my acceptance rating, my declines for dinner tonight, because that's when it's really going to matter. It's not really going to matter too much during lunch. I don't know if he's doing that, but I'm trying to keep it silent. I'm all red because I've been running. Yeah, so we're gonna do this. He picked up a $13. So after he's done with that order, he's going to be at...
Okay, driving to the restaurant, blah, blah, blah. Picked it up. Go to where the drop-off is. Money, go off this. There was some shout-outs here, but I'm going to add them. I don't think I did a voice shout-out for it, so I'll add the donations later on. And then there's a whole bunch of these donations here. I'm going to have to just make a segment of donations later. All right, 10. This is going to take so long. 10, 25. $77.73. Oh God, what did I do? And then plus 10, 25, 23, 75.
All right, I just got the next order.
I do this on the computer, by the way, very specifically because of cropping the photos. Cropping the photos using a mouse on a computer is significantly easier than doing it on the phone. If you do it on the phone, it's a lot more difficult. Your phone can lag if you have a big video. So it's a lot easier to do it on the phone. I mean, on the computer.
I was excited about it because it's a high-paying offer, but it's H Mart. Even though it's only 3 items, H Mart, no bueno. So let's go over there. I'm at $23. He's at 21.
All right. So then H Mart, shop. Deliver. Again, the money symbol. Okay. So I'm the amount that I've done for like cropping these screenshots, it should be enough. I can start doing I can start doing the music right now because I have a couple drop-offs that I can do the music for. I have to do so everything I just did from this point on all the way through this entire video, I have to go and do the exact same thing that I just showed you guys on repeat for the entire video. I do all of that before I add the music. I add the music. It looks very difficult. It's not really difficult. It's very time consuming. And it is it's tedious. So like when people say burnout, or my biggest thing is that, so I'm going to be editing this video for like 4 hours. When I upload this video, the chances are I'm probably going to get paid like a couple bucks for doing this. Yeah, it is a lot of work. Absolutely. But I'm trying to do something special here, and I'm trying to grow an audience and trying to, let me show you here. So if I go into analytics and then I go to revenue, so for this entire month, by the way, just to show you guys like full transparency, that's how much money I made from all the videos that I've uploaded. Every single one of them. You can do that in your sleep. Oh, okay. This is all the money I've earned from all the videos this month. And I did start like halfway through the month. It's not a lot of ad revenue. Like just from ad revenue, it's not a lot. So if I go to revenue and I go down to the particular videos, so you can see from these videos, this is what I've made in the last 28 days. So for some reason, this DoorDash red card explained video, I've made like $300 on. People just keep watching it. I gotta do a better video because this video sucks, but people keep watching it and I keep making money on it, so I'm not complaining. But you can see from Hawaii day 2, I earned this is the RPM. I earned $8. Hawaii day 7, $6, $5, $4, These are all the videos I posted this week. So I'm not really earning a lot of money from these videos. So to take all this time and to, take all hours of editing to do this, it's a little, this is just a heads up for anybody that's looking to do videos and they're excited to get monetized. It's not a lot of money unless you're getting like Dashing Across America or Pedro views. Like unless you're getting like 4 or 5 to 10,000 views, JB gets like 15 to 20,000 views. He's probably making a couple $100 every video, but it takes him hours to edit too. Do you do this in YouTube Studio? So this is YouTube Studio, what I'm showing you right now, but the editing is in CapCut. I'm doing it in CapCut. Yes, and I hope you're still tracking your miles. No, not tracking my miles. I don't care. I don't give a shit about the miles. If you track your mom's last year, you would have already had Hawaii paid for. No, last year I still claimed 15,000 miles, man. I have Solo app right now, so it automatically tracks for me anyway. But I was able to claim 15,000 last year, so I still got the time off. Or the amount off. Hey, what's up, Nicole? Yeah, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. But this is full transparency. Just letting you guys know, like, this is how much money I make on the videos. It's like not a lot of money. So, just so you know. And I only had 9,000 views though. So I made $96 on 9.4 thousand views. That's it. So if I ended up getting more views, I would obviously make more money. I mean, the RPM's actually not terrible. 1024 for the RPM's actually not terrible. So that's basically means like every 1,000 views I get, I'm getting $1, which is not bad. But if I only get 400 views, I only get, $4. Yeah, this is now BD. Obviously the live streams, I get paid significantly more from the live streams than I do my videos because people donate. But I'm still putting in the work for the videos because I'm hoping to grow more of an audience. Eventually, maybe I'll get more views. I stopped doing videos for a long time, so it'll pay off in the end. That's what I'm hoping. But it is a ton of work. But that's just full transparency. Okay. I'm going to do the music now. So that way you guys don't have to watch me go through the tedious part of adding the screenshots, doing all of that. So I use Epidemic Sound, which is why I'm live streaming on the Mad Dasher right now, because the Mad Dasher is where so like when you have Epidemic Sound, you have to attach an account to it, and whatever account that is, you can then it goes to your account. Like if I did the music on Mad Reacts, I would get a copyright strike because Mad Reacts is not attached to my Epidemic Sound account. It's attached to the Mad Dasher account. So that's why I'm doing the stream on Mad Dasher. I've been on YouTube, but my channel really isn't not good. I went viral on TikTok and don't know anything about that either. And they are telling me I'm eligible to be monetized. That's great. That's great, Mary. I've had a lot of viral TikToks before. I personally don't like TikTok. I've never gone for the monetization on TikTok. I think the people on TikTok are kind of toxic. So I just didn't do it. But if you're eligible to do monetization, I would absolutely turn it on. I mean, it's free money. I mean, if you're going to continue to upload on TikTok regardless, you might as well turn on monetization. There's a lot of YouTube videos out there. If you just search on YouTube, like, what do I do when I become monetized? Shut off my AC. They'll be able to explain it to you. All right. So anyway, what I do with the music is the great thing about Epidemic Sound is that when you set up this account and you start using it, they actually, yo, what's up, Steve? What's going on, buddy? They actually start recording like some of, I can't actually turn off my AC. It's too hot now with all these lights. Hold on. They actually start recording like the music that you start picking, and they'll give you recommendations based on the type of music that you like, which I think is awesome because it saves me a lot of time when I'm trying to find music that I like, because this opening page here where it says like recommendations, more of what you like, it gives me an opportunity to go through music that I haven't heard before and just find some music pretty fast. I agree, but I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah, give it a shot. Give it a shot, Mary. Absolutely. It's free money. It's free money. There's no reason you shouldn't do it. So I usually go through here. I'll just start playing music. All right, so I actually really like that one. So once you find something that you like, I just download it. It's on my computer, easy peasy. And another thing I like about Epidemic Sound is you can hit this button that says Find Similar. So if you actually like that music, or if I like this one, I just learned that you have to put keywords in your thumbnail title and description. Also, speak your keywords in your videos as well. Yeah, I guess. I mean, I just put the keywords. There's a section in YouTube Studios that you can put a bunch of, they're called SEO keywords. You can just put it in the settings when you upload the video. There's a lot of videos telling you a bunch of stuff that you need to do. It's not as important as you think it is. As long as those keywords are in the tag, you know, the tagged words, those are where you put your SEO keywords. I'll show you a real quick example of that. Hold on. So I actually, for every single one of my videos, because they're all exactly the same, you can actually go to settings and then you can go to upload defaults over here. And under the upload defaults, it has a default for your tags. And this is where you put your SEO keywords. So a lot of people make the mistake of only tagging one word, like DoorDash delivery, which is okay. You can absolutely do that. But people forget that an SEO keyword can be a sentence. So this one says DoorDash food delivery. So that's one SEO keyword. And you can fill this entire page. I've actually only done 338 out of 500, but you can fill the whole thing. This upload default of SEO keywords, I have it set up in the settings. So automatically, as soon as I create a new video, this is going to be populated in. It just saves time That way you don't have to put SEO keywords every freaking time you upload a video. It saves you a lot of time to be able to do that. So I just do it that way. Another way is you can when you create a video, you can actually reuse the details of a video that you've picked. So anyway, so what you can do, like I was saying before, is you can find similar tracks. There's a little button here that you can hit similar tracks, and it'll actually bring up a whole list of music that sounds like the track that you just picked, which I think is amazing. This is why I use Epidemic Sound. And I don't spend too much time on it. I just click through it, see if it's something I like. It's actually kind of too slow for me. I like that one too. What's up, Artem? How many tags do I use? Fill it up, dude. Fill it up, man. You get 500 characteristics. Fill it up. Fill it up, dude. How much money do I pay for Epidemic Sound? So you can actually get some pretty good deals if you wait until you do around the holiday season. So I was paying, I think it was like $14.99 a month. And then I went to go cancel it, and they were like, "Hey, we got a special deal for you." And I think I'm paying like $9.99 a month or something smaller than that, but it's 100% worth it. I fucking love it. You know, you don't have to do it, but for me, totally worth it. I think I've used 4 music services at this point, and none of them have this find similar button. None of them have like an algorithm that will pick music for you based on all the selections that you've downloaded before. And you can like the things, and you can go into your home, you can go into your saved music as well, which is awesome. So I really like them. All right. So I picked out a couple. I'm obviously going to pick out more when I finish the video. What's up, Legendary? What's going on? Yeah, Epidemic Sound really is the best. Anyway, so okay. So I'm going to go back to the beginning. I actually have a opening sound. If you guys, if you watch my videos, you already know this. You go up to audio to be able to import the sound that you want to use. And I actually already, so these are the music that I just selected, the ones that I just downloaded when I was searching for it. So I'll upload that, but I actually have a specific one that I use, and it's always on my computer. What phone do I use? I have a Samsung S22 Ultra, and then I have a regular Samsung as well. So just a regular Samsung that I do lives on, and then I have a S22 Ultra that I do I take videos on. You really don't need anything fancy. You don't need a GoPro. You don't need a fancy camera. To be honest, my camera on the S22 Ultra is significantly better than most cameras you can buy in the store. Great video, by the way. Thanks, buddy. Appreciate it, man. You have the S21. I mean, it's perfect, dude. It's perfect. It's just good enough. The thing is the other thing that you can do too. So this is the quality of the video, right? What I do is I can go up to filters, and actually let's do that before the music, just to show you guys like what I do to make the videos look better. I actually like doing the same filter every time, which is Vivid 2. You drag the filter down here, and I'll show you the difference between what it looks like without the filter and what it looks like with the filter. You see how much better just with the filter it looks like? Look at the greenery. It's all washed out, like all the trees in the background, it's washed out. And then you go to the filter, everything's green. The flag is nice and colored. My skin looks nice. Everything becomes better. So literally, you can just do this for the entire video. Just drag it out to the entire video to make the entire video look perfect. So I use Vivid 2 for my filter. And then there's one more thing that I do is I come up here to the transitions. So the transitions up here, I use this thing called mix. So here's the opening without the mix. It just goes.
Welcome to the madhouse.
And then goes right to it. Now, if I take mix and I drag in mix, and I can actually make it a little bit bigger if I want, I can hit this apply all button over here, which is going to apply it to every single break for the rest of the video. So I don't have to do that for the rest of the videos. So now when you see the opening, see how it blended?
Welcome to the madhouse.
It adds like a little bit of a blend for all of the videos.
Good morning.
I actually did a little too much of a blend. So you can hit this back button if you ever do something that you don't want to, if it's too much. So I'm actually going to make it a little bit smaller and then apply all. Wow, very cool. That face. I manually color correct my Samsung 21 clips, but I should try that. Oh, that's way too much work, dude. I upload videos like every day. There's no way I could do it manually. I just couldn't do it. What's up, Viper? I couldn't do it manually. There's just no way, man. You have to automate things. I mean, look how perfect this is, dude. Look how good that color is. It's amazing. This is from my phone. Like, think about that. This is from my phone. The background is a little bit blurry the way that it should be if you had a professional camera. Like, if you had a professional camera, the background would be blurry. You would be in focus. All the colors would be nice and correct. It auto-corrects everything for you. You don't have to do anything. I can only do 15-second videos. YouTube right now, if I get better, will they give me more time? I only post shorts right now. So, Mary, at the top, when you do a short, there's an option to hit the 15-second video or the 60-second video. Everyone has the option to post 60-second videos, the shorts. Not only that, but you can just upload a minute-long video, and it will work. It doesn't have to be 15 seconds. Just there's a button at the top that you can hit that will change it to a minute. Yeah, saving a lot of time. Absolutely. All right. So, like I said, I have specific, and the only reason this looks fuzzy, by the way, is because I had been sweating and I touched my camera lens. That's why it looks kind of like almost like blurry. So that's what that was. All right. So I'm going to add the sound. And for those of you that have watched my videos, you already know the sound that I'm adding, but I have a very specific point in which that I add the sound. So I look for, there's this little break. See this little break right here? This is where I want to add the break. So I'm actually going to I'm going to bring over this break right here, make sure that the little line is right there. And that's where I want my break. That's where the music starts breaking down that I want. And I'm going to make sure that it lines up to, this is kind of annoying, lines up to where it is. All right. And I'm going to do one more thing. First of all, I'm going to bring this over. So I'm actually going to split the audio, so you can split the audio too. You don't just split the videos. You can split the audio. So I'm going to split the audio here because I want the volume to be up high when it reaches the Mad Dasher, but I want the volume to be low when I'm speaking. So I'm going to go over here, and where I am speaking, I'm going to come up to the volume, and I'm just going to turn it down. I don't need it up full blast because I'm speaking and I want people to be able to hear me. And then to end it, I'm actually going, if you hit this, there's 3 different split buttons. 1, you can just do a regular split. It splits it for you. 2, you can split it and it'll get rid of everything left of the white line, which I don't want to do. Or 3, split it, it gets rid of everything to the right of that. It just makes it easier because otherwise, if you just do a regular split, you're gonna have to come down here, select this, and then hit delete. It saves a little bit of time. It's not a lot of time, but if you get used to it and you can just do that back and forth, it's a lot easier. I have a 1 terabyte iPhone Mac. Yeah, so the space really isn't the big deal, bro. The reason I use the computer is because when you start adding big long videos and you add a lot of overlays, like, you don't really add a lot of overlays. You just have the video. For you, it's easy. But I add all of these like screenshots and letters and sound effects and all these things. And when you do that on the phone, it will start lagging. It will be really annoying while you're doing it because it'll start lagging. My computer is significant. I mean, it's a custom built computer. It's super fast. It's a lot easier to do in the computer. Anyway, so I made this shorter, and then I made this softer, and then on this one I have it louder. But as it's coming off here, I want it to taper off. I want the music to kind of go down a little bit. So what I'm going to do instead is take this little circle thing. I don't know if you can see it, but there's a white circle on the audio part. And if you take the white circle and drag it to the left, now the music's going to taper out.
Good morning.
And then go, instead of just like falling off, it'll taper off slowly, so it will sound more natural. So now that I added all the music, this is what the opening will sound like.
The order went up to a I've never had an order this big. This is the biggest tip I've ever had, ever. Oh my God. Oh my God!
Welcome to the madhouse.
Good morning.
So see how like everything tapers off the way I want. It's nice and soft when I'm speaking, but then it goes up to, how much should they tip you? I guess you're going to have to wait and watch the video when I release it. They tipped me. It was a $138 order. But the reason I put it in the beginning like that is so that people, you always want to make an intro that is going to captivate somebody enough where they will continue to watch your video throughout the whole thing and be intrigued right from the start. If I started right from here.
Morning. It is bright and early on this.
That shit's boring, dude. I can't start it from there. I can't start it from there. That shit's boring. All right, now that I have the opening music, I have that same opening for all of my videos because I fucking love it, and I spent a long time picking out that song, picking out the city entrance. And if you notice, so the video kind of glitches while it had to the beat. I literally did that purposely. Does that little glitch while it's doing it, jumps forward. I purposely did that with the beat of the music to match how it's doing it. And then I was the one who obviously added the text to it and stuff. I save this video so that it's the same thing every time. I knew that was coming. You just made your $100 from a tip. The $138 was one order. I ended up with like 370, 380 for the day or something. It was really good. So I want to add the next music, the next song. This is a pretty good opening because the way that I'm talking here is nice and somber.
It is bright.
So I don't want something too like energetic or anything. I want it to be like a nice lo-fi, nice like goes with what I'm doing, you know, what I'm talking about. So I'm going to drag this down here. And I don't know if this is the starting that I want for this, but let me hold on. Let me
Early on this beautiful Saturday. It was really cold this morning. It was about 52 degrees. That's why I'm wearing a sweatshirt. I am at the...
All right, so I actually want to start when we're over here around where it's about to drop off. I'm going to put that to the beginning of where the video is over here. And then for this one, I'm just kind of taper it off a little. Actually, I don't need to taper off. I'm going to turn it down, though, because I'm speaking. You don't want to have the music while you're speaking too loud. Otherwise, it's going to be people complain about it. I used to do it too loud. People complain about it. So now when you have it together, you're going to see how the music kind of merges together.
Oh, my God!
Welcome to the House.
Good morning. It is bright and early on this beautiful Saturday. It was really cold this morning.
I'm happy with that. So it overlaps a little bit over here, but that's okay because I haven't really started speaking. You know, and then the other music over here overlaps a little bit, so it's already starting to play before you do it. So this is going to go on for the entire time over here. Unfortunately, it's not long enough, which sucks, but I'm going to just put another song. That's great. That's fine. And I'm actually going to overlap them a little bit. I like to overlap the music because if you do it right next to it, it stops one song and starts another song, and it doesn't sound like it's continuing the music. If you overlap it a little bit and then take the little thing over here and taper off the other song, it'll almost sound like you're adding it's the same song.
We'll see. I mean, I'm confident in me making more money. I think Christian's going down, but you never know. Considering we're only using DoorDash, luck's gonna be on the side. See, I mean, I'm confident in me making more money. I think Christian's going down, but you never know. Considering we're only using DoorDash, luck's gonna be on the side of one of us. That's my thought. So we'll see what time I get out of here. All right, just got my car back.
I like this song.
The timing actually worked out perfectly because originally I was supposed to meet Christian at 10:30, and I'm literally gonna get there like right at 10:30. So the timing was pretty good.
There's a lot of talking in the beginning of this video, unfortunately. I wish I did a little bit less talking, to be honest, but it's okay. All right. Last song. That's fine. Turn this down a little bit.
So pretty much close to 12 hours. Let the better man win. Let's go, baby. All right, I got my first order, 6 for 2. Christian had got his first.
All right. So when I get to an actual point, hey Mel, how you doing? When I get to an actual point where I am not talking, I bring the little cursor thing over here, which then you can, it'll tell you where you can stop the music. I select the track, and then I'm going to split the music, and then I'm going to bring the cursor all the way over to where I start talking again. So I'm going to split the music again. And then from here, you can select the little split area that you selected, and I'm going to turn the music back on. So what happens is it's going to be soft when I'm talking, and then it's going to go up when there's actual non-talking parts.
That they sent him right before sending to me.
I'm actually going to add so if you ever have, I'm doing great. We went on a hike earlier, Mel, up a mountain. It was great. If you ever have something with a green screen and you want to get rid of it, you bring in the green screen, come over to video, and then there's going to be remove background, remove BG over here. You go to there, and I usually do chroma key if there's a green screen in the background, because then you can just hit the little color picker and then hit green. And then I usually do a little bit more intensity, shadow, make it a little bit more better, clean up edges, make it a little bit bigger. So now, while I'm running,
I just got the next,
and then it goes back to being softer afterwards. Do you feel like if you play music throughout the whole video, it keeps people watching the video? I'm gonna be completely honest with you, Nicole. I don't care. I know that sounds bad. And I think that more people should do this, and this is my advice to you. Make the video the way that you want to make the video. Don't pander to what influencers are saying on YouTube. Don't pander to what your audience is saying. Make the video the way that you want to make the video. I like making videos. If I don't like making videos, it turns into a chore. It turns into me feeling like it's tedious and work. I want to make a video because I want to make a video. And when I watch the video afterwards, I enjoy watching my videos afterwards. I always put it up afterward. So I will post it, and then I will be the first person watching my video on my second account, and I will just enjoy it. And I love it. I that's why I pick the music I want to pick. I don't care if people like my music. I don't care if people like that I'm playing music. I don't care if people think that my little dancing clown is good or bad. I mean, I know I like the fact that Lisa likes the clown. I'll say that much. But what I'm saying is like, you make the content because you want to make the content, not because other people want you to make the content. And people can feel that it's authentic. People can feel that you put your heart and soul into it. If you do it in a way that doesn't feel authentic, then people can see it. Do you screen all of your orders or only the estimated ones? What do you mean screen all of my orders? You mean take a picture, like take a screenshot? You mean a screenshot? I screenshot. So like earlier in the video, here's an example. Artem, here's an example. You ready?
Try to get this underway. So first order in the books. Let's go. Oh, I had declined a 5 for 3 2 picker up your 2 dropper offer that they sent him right before sending to me.
So that was a decline. So I show the ones that I accept, and I show the ones that I don't accept. Sometimes I forget to show the ones that I don't forget, but I might say it on the live instead. But I try to show people the real time stuff. I also live stream on my second account, so people already know, like, while I'm doing it, that it's real. When I first started doing this, people were like, "Oh, you're not getting those orders. Like, all you're doing, that's all fake. Is blah blah blah." And it's like, I don't give a shit. I used to care when this first started. I have nothing to prove to anybody. I literally don't care anymore. But I put the screenshots up so that people can see, what's happening. I do it for educational purposes, and plus I'm live streaming. People know I'm not lying about it. So, all right. So anyway, just to finish this out, so it went back to being soft down here. Go to an area where there's no talking, turn this back up. I always just replay it just to see if it sounds good.
I just got the next door.
I actually don't know if I like this song. Not like some of the parts are like really, really slow. So I might end up changing this song before I'm done. But that's the whole process. That's literally all I do for the entire video is I do the entire thing. If it ends up being too short over here, I can then go to another song, and I usually will taper it out at the end if it's going to end that song. But that's literally all I do for the entire thing. What do I prefer? I definitely prefer Uber Eats. I like Uber Eats a whole lot better. Yeah, I like Uber Eats a lot better. What do you like the most in the case of the apps? Definitely Uber Eats. Yeah, I only use Uber Eats and DoorDash. I don't use anything else. I hate Instacart. I hate Spark. I've used them both. I don't like them. All right. I mean, that's it, guys. That's literally the whole thing. There's nothing else. There's nothing else involved in this. That's the whole process. It's just I now have to do the rest of that for the rest of the video, which is going to take me probably until, I don't even know, 11, 12 o'clock tonight before I'm able to, and then I can make a thumbnail out of it later. Any questions, guys? Great live. Thanks, Nicole. This is your time now because people have asked me to do this type of live for a while. So if you have any questions, if you've been wondering how to do something, how to make something like look a certain way, now is the time to do it. So what I can do is I can show you guys how to make a thumbnail if you want to know how to make a thumbnail. I'll just pick something random. I always pick a picture from the I wouldn't want that. So let's just say I picked Smith and Lewinsky's, right? And then I'm just gonna take a screenshot, save it. So I'll show you, BD, I'll show you real quick how to do the thumbnail. Now you can watch this video and rewind and pause if you need. Yeah, exactly, Lisa. Exactly. So the thing I just downloaded, I'm going to upload this. That's going to be the background for the screenshot. Now, I have certain things already kind of put in here. Let's say that I don't even know. Doesn't matter. I'll just do this one. If you want to add yourself as like a part of the thumbnail, so let's say I want to add this part of me right here, but I obviously don't want to have the entire screen. You know what I mean? Hey, Music, what's up, buddy? Appreciate that membership, man. Appreciate that, man. I hope you had a great weekend, dude. Hope you had a great weekend. Do you feel like you use a lot of CapCut Pro features? No. So all the CapCut Pro features are these little diamond things. I really don't think I use like any of them, but I will say this much. I'm a big component on supporting apps that I think are doing a great job and that I want to support myself. And I've been using CapCut now for like basically since it came out. So I pay the monthly fee because I want to support the application and the developers, and I want to make sure that I do my part in making sure that the updates come good and all the new features that come out, that I participate in being able to support the app. Thanks, bro. It went pretty good. I hope yours went well. Yeah, Music. I went on a big hike today with my girlfriend up a mountain, and it was pretty fun, man. It was pretty fun, dude. I became a side hustle champion too, man. Appreciate that, bro. Appreciate that, man. I only have the free version. The free version is perfectly fine. There's nothing really, unless you're doing something like AI or something, you'll be okay. All right, so let's say I wanted to add this. I cropped it. You're going to come back up to video and remove background. Now, you can do auto remove. The auto remove here did a pretty good job, so I don't have to worry too much about doing custom. I want myself to be turned the other way, so I'm going to be using this mirror feature. So I mirror the feature so that way I can kind of look at like, you know, what I'm trying to look at. But I do a little bit more than this. So I don't know if you guys know this, but when you do remove background, you can hit this stroke button. I know that Mike does this a lot. He likes to pick the red around him. I think it looks a little intrusive with the red going around you. So I actually don't like the red. So instead, what I do is I bring it down to here to like white black, kind of, because it makes it seem like you're kind of like popping out of the page almost. It doesn't seem like that there's a red thing going around you. It just makes it look like you're kind of like popping out of the screen. Man, I miss hiking and fishing so much. I've been working 7 days a week to pay my bills. Bro, I work 7 days a week too, man. I squeezed it in. I, I have to squeeze in some time with my girlfriend, so she gets Friday night movie night, and then Sunday during the day, and then I do my editing at night for the Saturday video. I only work like 4 or 5 hours on Sunday night, and I only work the day shift for my day job on Friday. But I definitely work 7 days a week, so I feel you, dude. I feel you, man. So I mean, as you can see, that looks. I personally think it looks a lot better to have like the black with a little bit of a white rim, because it kind of makes you look like you're jumping out of the page, than having like, you know, like colors around it. From here, you can add your text. So again, I have my presets. I actually like this text for my presets. I already made it ahead of time, so I don't have to worry about the type of text that I'm making. It's already there. 7 days here too. Hey, does the time you put into editing pay off on the back end with the monetization? All right, so Eddie, you weren't here earlier. I actually went over my monetization, so I'll do it again right now while you're here. So this is my channel. I'll show you what I make with ad revenue. So this month, I've only been doing videos. It seems like I've been doing videos. Let's see. So I started making videos again probably around July 19th. So I've only done about 2 weeks worth of videos. $110 that I made from my videos. So $96 from the ad revenue. $96 was for 9.4 thousand views. Good night, Viper. See you, buddy. If I got more views, I would make a lot more money, but I don't get a lot of views. I get a very small amount of views. So if you want to come here and see, so my last video, 509 views, 384 views, like some of my views get thousands of views, like 1.7. Other ones have had thousands. But for the most part, I don't get a lot of views. I do have one video. This video, for some reason, it got 29,000 views. So if you want to know how much a $29,000 view video gets you, I got around $304 so far for a 29,000 view video, which is pretty freaking good, to be honest. But the problem is you have to get 29,000 views. And on long form videos, getting 29,000 views is a ton. Like, it's very hard. I've gotten, millions of views on my shorts, but for long form videos, it's very, very hard. But yeah, it's, for the most part, this is like what I did in the last 28 days. Actually, let me change it to all time here. I'll show you what lifetime. All right, so this is lifetime. Obviously, the DoorDash explained video, $304. I have the Sin City Lies video, got $85. 500 in a day, single day, $45. Earn Big Money, $40, $39, $37. So like every video you post, got to have the big red arrow pointed to the earnings or a shitty order or something. Yeah, that's right, music. These videos that I post, this video right here was one of the first videos I ever posted. I posted on March 1st, 2024, and I'm still getting paid from it. I still get paid like $20 a month from this video. Balloon Gate, I don't think I got paid a lot of money for Balloon Gate. Let's I don't even know if it will. 500 Weekend, Laid Back, King Richards. But even like this King Richards Fair video, I didn't get a lot of views. I only got 2,500 views, and I got paid it's $17, but still, like, it didn't take me a long time to do it. Hold on, Lisa. I'll find it. Hold on. I would have. It's not on this list. Hold on. Let me. I don't even know where it is, to be honest. This one was the biggest disappointment out of all of them. The Joker video that I did, it only got 700 views. I was so disappointed. That whole Joker video, I got paid $5 for that entire production that I did. The entire production that I did, I got paid $5 for it. Damn, your YouTube revenue alone is more than I make in DoorDash per month. Well, that was for your area sucks music, dude. Your area is so bad, dude. Your area is so bad, dude. Hold on, let me try to find. I don't know where it is. The worst DoorDash ever, Balloon Gate 2. I got paid. Oh, I actually got paid $12. I actually got paid $12 for 577 views. I don't know why I got paid $12, but I got paid $12 for 577 views. That's actually, that one actually paid good. That one actually paid good. It'll be interesting to see how this new one does with that Monster Chipotle order. Yeah, maybe. The hashtags, Eddie. So I went over in this beginning, so I'm going to show you real quick. If you go to settings and then upload, don't do hashtags, Eddie. Don't do hashtags. They're not important. What you want to do is keywords. They're called SEO keywords. So what you can do is you go to settings, upload defaults, and then your tags right here, you can upload your SEO keywords right here. And what people misunderstand is they think that it only needs to be one word as a tag, like DoorDash delivery, but it doesn't. You can do DoorDash food delivery as an SEO keyword, and it works just the same. It means that if you do a DoorDash food delivery as an SEO keyword, it will people that are searching for DoorDash food delivery, your video will be in the algorithm. It's so bad it hurts my soul. I love this town though, so I hate to move just to better DoorDash. I travel 30 minutes to my zone, so it should be more than 12. I mean, it only got 577 views. So, but again, so to answer your question, Eddie, I average around $6 to $5 per day. Sometimes it can go up, but this is just ad revenue. If I got more views, I would earn more money. But for the most part, my videos get like $8, $6, $5, $4, and I spend hours, hours on my videos. Obviously, like I said, your videos stay online no matter what. And people do watch old videos. They watch old videos all the time. So like this video was one of my first, I think this is my second video I ever made. Yeah, the DoorDash red card might have been like my first one. And I've gotten $300 from that one. The earn big money with the catering bag. This video is terrible. I mean, I'm ashamed of this video, and I got paid $40 and people still click on it. Let me see. Yeah, see, look, I had so this is when I was demonetized. So I have no ad revenue from here, but you see how people still click on it? People still click on it. I might only be earning 9 cents, 5 cents, 3 cents, 7 cents, 20 cents. This big one's 54 cents in a day, but all of that adds up. So if you have 400 videos and every single one of your videos is making 5 cents per day, you know, you do 400 divided by 5 cents, you know, and that's how much you're making for those old videos. Like the people will click on old videos no matter what. So, you know, the more videos you upload, the more chance you're going to have to earn money. Like all these videos are super old, super old, and you know, people still click on them, and I get paid money for it. So is it worth it? I don't know, dude. I mean, like that you have to find it in yourself to wanna, you know, to be determined and motivated. I've lost motivation more times than I can count on wanting to make videos like this. But you know, if you can find the motivation to keep going, you know, you got to love what you got to do, because I will fall out of motivation to do this for a lot of times. So, you know, it all depends. Geez, I should be more than $12. I'm back. You want phrases people will search? Yes, exactly. I really need to start grinding YouTube for extra money because I made $40 today in 8 hours. Oh my God, dude. Bro, you need to pick, if DoorDash is not, I mean, if DoorDash is not hitting it for you, man, you need to pick a new side hustle, dude. You got to do something different, bro. I know it's hard work, but I think you're consistent will pay off long term. I mean, dude, like, you know, all right, let me just show you though. So all right, so these are the months right here. This is just from ad revenue. These are the months. So far on this channel, I've made $3,783 from just the Mad Dasher. That's true, because when I was watching Disney content creators, I would watch all their old videos to catch up. Yes, exactly. Some people just search some people just search DoorDash videos, and because I've uploaded so many videos, I pop up, and then people will just, I have playlists on my account. So like when you go to my account, I have playlists that I put up here. So like when you start clicking on something, there's all these different playlists that you can select. And sometimes people will watch everything on that playlist. Grubhub and Uber, I'm on the wait list for, and I haven't tried Spark. Oh, you should try Spark, man. If your area has Walmart, you'll make a lot more money on Spark. Guaranteed, dude. Absolutely do Spark. 100% do Spark. If you have Walmarts in your area, absolutely. At least sign up for it now, because you might be on a wait list. And then obviously, you know, I've actually made more money on Mad Reacts than I've made on the Mad Dasher. So if you take the revenue that I have from all of my content, you know, you can see this month was $649, $378, $409, $244. If you take all the revenue from this and from Mad Reacts, I've made a good amount of money. Like, it's not chump change. It's not chump change. Could I live off of YouTube? No way, dude. No way, dude. I'm talking about like maybe I've earned $10,000 on YouTube in the last 10 years. So it's you can't live off of it, or at least I can't live off of it. You know, like Pedro and Dash Across America, those guys make bank. 100%. JB, he makes bank. But I don't make that money. Shipped is good. Yeah. All right. So, I mean, anyone else have any questions about ad revenue or oh, let me just quickly finish this out. So if I bring the text over here, you can do like greatest order ever. And then you can Bingo bango. You have a freaking screenshot. You know. I'm not going to use this one because it sucks, but you know, and then if you want to change the filter, like if I look too white here because I have all these white lights on me, you can go back in vivid to change the I don't know why I didn't change the filter for it. It kind of looks worse, to be honest, but whatever. You know, it makes it stand out, blah, blah, blah. What's up, Druv? Is the thumbnail more important than the video's content? So two things. I think that the thumbnail is very important. If you notice when you look at my content, let me just if you look at my content, see how all of them look the same? They all look very similar.